My name's David, and I started this company alongside my brothers. And what this experience has been, and what this company really represents to me, is chasing a dream. When I was young, when I was 17, is kind of when I set off on my own and moved out. And between 16 to my mid 20s, I was on the road. I was traveling all over the world, meeting different people and having all these incredible experiences. I traveled to many developing countries doing volunteer work. I worked as a scuba instructor in Australia for many years, and I eventually ended up in the Coast Guard, and that brought me many different places in the United States and overseas. One thing that I remember, from all these memories and experiences I had is coming together with people and eating. Food is one of those universals that brings people together. And I've just been fascinated with our food system my whole life. And as I kind of grew and saw, many different places around the world, I realized that the food system, it's the thing that brings us together, but it's also a major thing that's tearing the planet apart. So when you hear about the plastic crisis destroying our oceans and our environment, it's actually a large part of that's the food packaging crisis. So if you go look in your trash can, you'll very quickly see what's in there is it's just food packaging. 37% of greenhouse gas emissions are from the food system. And so this thing that brings us together is also tearing things apart. And really that's the core, that's the dream of this company, is to rethink our food system in a way that's more sustainable and really ultimately more efficient. What Purcell is at a very physical level, we are rethinking how and where we're packaging the products that we're using every single day. So this could be food, this could be soaps, it's like the daily consumables that you're buying every day. And we're basically moving them more efficiently. At our core, we're a supply chain company that's getting rid of plastics, getting rid of single-use plastics with more efficient packaging methods. Right now we're working on a product, the S1 Dispenser, and what that does is it gives you the opportunity to get the products you already use today without wasteful packaging. So it's this great opportunity to get people the things they want without the things they don't want, which is, packaging. What's more frustrating than going to a store and buying something that's got like 3 different layers of packaging you have to get through to actually get to the thing that you bought, right? That's what we're addressing, and kind of the end result is no plastic, sustainably packaged products at a lower price. And believe it or not, the stakeholders, the companies, whether it's a grocery store or a brand, actually have higher profit margins. So it's one of these really unique situations where the efficiency of reducing packaging has a benefit to the environment, but also, positive business side as well. I wouldn't call myself a true waterman, but I have spent many years on the ocean. I surf almost as my exercise almost every day. I was a professional mariner for years. I went to Maritime Academy and have my unlimited tonnage license, and basically to get to that point, it just means you spend years on ships. And if you're spending years on ships, you spend years looking at water. I was actually in Guantanamo Bay at the time. My job was, we had these small boats that had, machine guns all over. So I was, standing on the bow, standing watch on a 50 caliber machine gun. And you just stand there and look out at the ocean and you just watch plastic float by all day. And you don't forget something like that. The plastic crisis that we talk about, it's real. And I would say that's also one of the driving forces and motivations for what we're doing. Starting a company is not what it looks like, online in the world of Instagram. It's not glamorous. It is a slog. It is difficult. Oof, it's a nightmare of a lifestyle choice. Certainly the hardest thing I've done. And it's been a long 5 years. But we also, are starting to really make meaningful progress now. And I think the world is waking up to, we do have to do things differently. We do have to make some changes. And it's one of the most exciting things of my life to be a part of, being a part of that change that we all want to see. And that's really what's carrying me through, and that's what I'll be doing for the rest of my life.